Hi guys, welcome back to this video, and in today's video I want to talk about 3 things that will help your small business to keep moving so that it also competes with other businesses on the market. Remember, businesses are in competition, and whatever that you are doing, other people have done it before. So the only difference that will be there is how you do that business yourself. Your business is attached to how you are. Your personality, that's how your business is going to move as well. Okay, because always we bring into the business the things that we actually feel these are necessary for ours. So as a result, the business becomes the reflection of ourselves. Your business requires your presence. There are 2 things. You can actually make your business become your job. If at all you are always there and you are always working, and when you are always there, when the business can't survive without yourself, then at that particular time, that business is your job. You are not particularly really into entrepreneurship. That becomes your job. Okay, but our core business strategy is that we want at some point that business to learn by itself. Okay, but in the meantime, if you want your business to work, the first thing you need to consider is your presence. You actually need to be there most of the times so that you can actually work on the business and see the weak areas, so that you'll be able to work on them and polish them. So your presence is actually needed there. Okay, so there'll be a point in your business where you feel, okay, at this point then you can separate yourself from a business. Maybe if you want to do other things, and okay, if you want to start other businesses or other things that requires your attention. So but at this particular moment, for you to make your small business work or outshine, your presence is really required. You are really needed on your business. Make sure you spend so much time with your business so that you'll be able to see weak areas and improve them, so that it keeps on moving. Point number 2 is specialization. Okay, so if you want your small business to work, what you need to do is to specialize yourself. Like if a customer comes to your office today, customer comes to your business today, they'll be able to know what you are dealing with. There's need for somebody to actually just specify, to say, okay, this is the area that I'm working on, this is the area that I'm in. Okay, so that people are able to know, they are able to identify you by what you do. Okay, not somebody comes at your office, then they find a lot of stuff, like they don't really know exactly if you sell clothes, if you sell what. If at all you'd love to sell clothes, let's say for example you want to sell clothes and you also want to sell electronics, you need to put a demarcation at least, so that people are able to know, to say, okay, fine, when I go to this part I'll find electronics, when I go to that side I'll find clothes. Not a situation where somebody comes, you need to have a logo. When somebody just looks at you, they know to say, okay, this person does this. Okay, why? Because that is also going to help you improve your business. Great. So point number 3 is a defined system. Okay, a defined system is more better because it is going to separate you from your business. Okay, so when you have a defined system, this is what will help your workers to do work even when you are not there. Okay, you need to put certain things in place so that your business can actually run even when you are not there. So there's need for you to have a defined system. There must be a system, there must be a system of how you handle finances. There must also be a system on how you do your purchases, or you do your orders and all those things. So everything must be in place, so that even if you are not there, everything is defined. Okay, at this particular time somebody should do this, should do that. What really should somebody do when they open your office? There must be a defined system for that. Okay, what should somebody do when they are closing their office? There must be a defined system. And during the business hours, what exactly is somebody supposed to do, so that this becomes easy for everybody? All your cash flows, how should somebody handle your cash flows and how things move? So all these things, you must define them, so that it becomes easy for somebody to take over even when you're not there. Okay, so there is need for you to have that defined system. Okay, the last point is how you handle customers. Okay, how you handle customers. This is one of the most greatest things that an entrepreneur needs to look at, because it's not just about selling, but it's to have the customer return to you. So how you handle customers, this determines if the customer is going to come back to you or not. So it is very, very important to actually have a way of how you talk to customers or how you handle your customers. Customers have got complaints. How do you handle those complaints? If at all it comes to discounts, when the customer needs discounts, how do you handle that? So it is very, very important to know all those things. Not a situation where somebody is not constant. Today you are good, tomorrow you are not good. Today you can talk to the customer nicely, then tomorrow you cannot know. But when you're at your business, you actually need to be constant. Like how you talk to customer yesterday, that's the way you must talk to them today. Okay? You must be somebody who's constant. Despite your moods, despite whatever that you're going through, but when you go on your business, you have to lay everything aside so that you can talk to the customer in the way that you should talk to them every time and every time. And even those people that you are working with, they must be able to know and check that on how you handle customers, so that even when you're not there, they should handle customers in the same way all the time. It must be constant. Business must not be learned by your moods. Okay? It must be learned because it has to learn. It must be proper and not other things. So make sure that you are constant in the way that you handle customers. No matter what happened at home, when you're at the business place, forget about them and handle customers in a way that is so different. Okay? Don't yell at customers because you're not feeling good about something in yourself, because that customer is not affected by what you are going through. So as long as you're at the business, then forget about everything and just handle the customers the way that they deserve to be handled. Remember, we want the customers to return. At this time, when let me mention this, economies are really, the economy is really bad at the moment right now. Everybody is crying, almost every country. Now, what we need is constant customers, those customers that can actually be there all the time, even when you don't have new customers, but you have those old customers that you can maintain. It's about maintaining customers, and when you maintain those customers, it becomes easy when things are not so good, so that those very customers, they can still come back to you and help out your business. Okay, so what we need is customers to return. The retaining of customers is your greatest achievement as a business. So make sure you speak to them nicely. Make sure you talk to them well and constant. Don't change your moods. Don't change any day. So just continue just like that. So guys, I come to the end of this video, and I wanted to share with you those things that can help your small business grow and attractive, and also be able to compete with other businesses in your area. So for now, thank you guys, and stay tuned for more videos that are yet to come.